that tank's incredibly important as it services the IPC tank and the Hilltop tank. Lowering well 5's on there, I don't think that would be very expensive compared to everything else. But if we lower it either within the same hole that it's in right now if possible, or drilling another well 5 lower, we'll be able to get at least the gallons per minute we have right now, if not more. We can do that because we'd be pushing into the ground storage tank, so we don't have the head pressure to fight against, because the deeper we go, the larger pump we would need to fight against that head pressure. IPC tanks on the list, we've got it down there pretty far. It's in rough shape right now, but it's going to continue to be in rough shape for the years to come. We don't think it'll be too much more expensive to fix it, say, next year as opposed to 5 or 10 years down the road maybe. And then when we want additional capacity, there's a couple things that we want to do. Well 8, we can get close to the same quantity and quality of water as well 7. It'd do very good for us. But we would also need to do some improvements to the mains that we have and additional mains to get more water up the South Hill. And it could be possible that we would need a tank out by the Hoosier Heartland Industrial Park, depending on what our daily capacity is, how much storage we would need, if they need fire suppression out there. So that's kind of where we're at right now. This could change when we talk to the engineers on some of the issues, but generally these are all the items that we've talked about, kind of how we think it'd be implemented.
Well, certainly I think on that second goal, the Hilltop tank, it looks pretty simple on paper, but we know that we can't shut that tank down. I was talking to Craig, and you know, that is going to be a really pricey deal if we have to put a new tank, a storage tank up there in order to maintain.
At Armory Road?
No, the one at Hilltop, or the Hilltop tank. And Deer Creek tank main. Isn't that what you're referring to, the one up there?
The one on Dayton Road and the one on by the Andersons is Hilltop and Deer Creek.
Oh,
So we wouldn't put additional tankage up for those, just for Armory Road booster station.
so you can shut those down to do the maintenance? I wasn't aware.
We would have to shut them down.
We would have to shut them down. We couldn't do it now, right now. We can't do it until we have, be able to get more water out of the ground into the system to do the Deer Creek tank.
Well, I thought the one up there by, yes, by the credit union, I thought that was in dire need of.
I was gonna say, 4
Maintenance.
years, 5, 6 maybe ago, when we were gonna do that, ran into the same thing, and we just pushed it back again. That's it, dire maintenance, but we couldn't figure out how to shut it down to do repairs.
The one behind the FQ, there's no way we can take it offline. You'd have to bring in a storage tank, or, because that feeds IPC and the tank behind the school,
Yeah.
the whole South Hill.
So when we first were addressing it, that was one they gave us a really bad report on and needed to be done.
Yeah.
So didn't you say that maybe a new tank could be installed, or, I mean, it just,
Yeah,
We
that's
don't
that's
have
part of this
numbers here on
phasing, the new
any.
booster station and new Armory Road booster station and tankage. The fourth goal.
Yeah,
You have